And what you were seeing right there was a quick Bigfoot footage, and that's about to be what I'm gonna show next. But I don't want you to worry, I got a lot of creepy stuff on here, including one very unexpected one towards the end. So make sure to stick around because this is absolutely crazy. Okay, I need your thoughts about this one in the comments right now because this looks kind of crazy. I'm not gonna lie. Like there was some red tape, so something must have happened there. Maybe, I don't know, a fire or some woods burned down or just an accident happened. Maybe he caused the accident or she. I don't know about the Bigfoot, but I'm just saying that looks like a Bigfoot. And the way, look at this, the way it lifts this thing up. See, we would toss it then, but this lifts it straight all the way up and then just throws it down. Does anybody have any idea what this could be? Let me know in the comments right now. Look.
Listening to that's not human. It's not a human. The face is deer at first, but not. Whoa. That is not a human.
Now, I don't know about this one. It's either a Bigfoot or a human that was out to lunch, wanted a little break by themselves, and oh great, there's a family with a camera. But either way, I tried to zoom in on this thing a little bit, and the more I zoomed in, the more I'm like, is that a person? Could it be? Is it? And the more I zoomed in, as you're seeing, it kind of looks like it's a person, but that's up for you to decide, not me. So let me know in the comments. Let's go. Oh, and I'm about to show you a video of a drone. You guys might have seen this. It's like a drone that says, oh, I caught a Bigfoot, but honestly, it's almost impossible to tell. But I'm showing this because then there's a video after where I actually found the whole video of a separate incident where this guy gets out of his car and he tracks it down. But here's the first one. Check it out. What is that? I don't know. It's either a human running or a creature running. It looks bipedal, but I mean, how can anybody be certain from this distance, you know? And then, of course, the clip ends right when it hits the tree line. So I zoomed in. As you can see, yeah. As you can see, it gets a lot more clear the more we zoom in. Yeah, that little pebble, I don't think we'll ever know. But the next one, we get a little bit more. And I think, well, I want to know what you think. Let's go. Okay, so this one, the guy's driving. He notices something. And then, drone comes out. You'll see what happens.
I'm going to get out and take a look. What is that? I gotta turn around. I gotta get back there. I'll shut the camera off for a minute. I'm going to use the drone. What the world? What is that? Oh, that's incredible. What? No way. Are you serious? What? What is that?
Quick question, why can we hear its feet? Yeah, the thing walking. Unless it's like walking on like broken glass. Why can we hear the feet? Anyone know? What the world? Okay, so I took this still frame and I zoomed it in. I thought this was one of the clearer pictures of it. I mean, it clearly does look like somebody's in a mask or, you know, it is a hairy creature. I'm just a little confused about the boot sound, you know, it walking, but maybe the drone can pick up good sound. What do y'all think?
And I just want you guys to watch this and observe this creature, whatever it is, because we've heard stories about other cloaked beings. It sounds like a reptile to me, but I want to know what you guys think. Now this was in 1997, mind you. So it would be really hard to fake this. And
For the explorers, it was a shocking moment. At first, the creature looked like a beast, then like a snake, but in the end, it didn't look like either.
See this quote? You see it from the right side of the screen to the left, right in the middle right now. There it is. It's fading. It seems reptilian.
Right there. Wait. I don't like this. See that? Right there. Look. Oh my god.
You can hear it hissing or something.
That's not an animal. I don't like it.
This right here is why I like this clip, the credibility, people running away, you know, that I like. But what do y'all think? I'm showing you this clip because next video I think I got one of the Loch Ness Monster, not even joking, but what do y'all think of this?
What is that? See it? Is that a head? Here, get this out.
Okay, I know what you guys are thinking. I'm not going to pretend to know what this is, but at first when I saw it, I was a little creeped out. I mean, do I think it's a Bigfoot? I don't think so. But do I think it's something weird? Yeah. I mean, it's either a person with way too much time on their hands, or it's something that just can't be explained. I mean, the light, the eyes, like, how do they light up like that? Is that like, can we buy goggles like that? I'd like a pair. Somebody drop a comment, please. But honestly, I have no idea what this is. What do you guys think this is?
Completely changes over the course of an hour, because this is something that's going to unfold. You know, it's been unfolding for months. It's going to continue to unfold for months.
All right, let's talk about this one, because this one, you know, nobody was going to find it. They just happened to spot it on their car cam. And this one gets a little creepy to me, I'm not going to lie, because you're going to see as we zoom in what I mean by that. But at first glance, yeah, this looks like something big, unless it's a trick of the eye, unless that's literally just dark space amongst all that greenery. I mean, I have absolutely no idea. It could be a trick of the eye. I'm not even kidding. Trick of the camera, trick of whatever. But I don't know. As we keep zooming in, you're about to see what I saw. I hope you see what I saw. I almost see two heads. Is it two creatures possibly? Or do you think it's... I really can't explain this. This is one of the harder ones to explain. This might be legit. This might be legit. But which one's its head? Is its head on the left side or on the right side? See, look, I'm about to point it out in case you can't see it. Right here. Is that its head? Let me know in the comments. Or is that its head? Let me know in the comments. I mean, this one got me shook. And real quick, make sure to like this. It really helps the channel. And please check out my other main channel where I tell stories. I just told a story on an unbelievable... It's real. You're going to want to see it. Go to Mystery Files right now. Thank you. And for all the true fans in here, so I know you're still watching past this point, let me know in the comments the number you see on the screen right now. Okie Mountain, Alabama, 1888. Do you guys think this is real? I mean, look at this. It's like walking with a cane. It's definitely twice the size of that guy, right? So if that guy is like 5'10", 6 feet, that would mean this thing's what, 11 to 12 feet? I mean, who's to say Bigfoots don't get that big? But look, it's like walking with a stick. And its knees almost look like they have knee pads on it. I mean, look at those knees. But it looks gentle, right? It almost looks like they're friends. Is this possible? Please, somebody let me know if this is photoshopped, if this is from an old documentary, or if this just could possibly be legit. I mean, we're talking what? Like 140 years ago, almost? I don't know. Something about this creature and just the oldness of it, the oldness of this picture, it makes me want to believe. Because maybe a lot of you don't know, but I actually am a skeptic on a lot of this stuff. Especially cryptids, but really, I need to know what you guys think about this one in the comments. And this one I thought I would show just real quick because as we zoom in a little bit and just look at it, doesn't it kind of look like a man just, you know, in one of those coats? Let me know in the comments if you think this is real. And in this one, I am torn as well. I mean, look at this. We're going to zoom in a second, and it kind of looks like a Bigfoot. It kind of looks like it could be a man in a mask. I don't know. I'm sure you guys might have seen this one before. Maybe you haven't, because I've seen a lot that are similar to this, but that are different as well. So I don't know if you have seen this, but this one kind of got me stumped. I'm not going to lie. I do want to know what you guys think, though, because, you know, it's not moving. It's just, I mean, look, we're zooming in now. Look at that. That kind of, come on, let me get the face. Let me get the face. I can't tell. I mean, look at, I mean, maybe some good makeup and, you know, like a ghillie suit, all in black. Either that or it's the real thing. I just want to see one of these myself, guys. That's it. That's all I really want to do. But if you think this is real, you know what to do. Let me know in the comments right now.
Look right here. Get in on this one.
Yeah, I mean, the foot is melted away to make it look bigger. But look at the top of these right here.
Yeah.
Toes.
Yeah.
So you got a toe here, 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 and then it was the whole heel.
And let me ask you something.
Here, whole heel.
Let me ask you something. If you're looking down at these, do you know something different about this grouping?
There's a small one and
There's a small one and a big one. That means more than one. So it looks like this one might be a parent and a juvenile.
Parent and a juvenile.
And it makes sense because they're all grouped together so close. That's why they're so close together and they're not strided out.
What do you guys think? As crazy as this sounds, it's stuff like this that kind of makes me want to believe that they're actually out there. I mean, look at this. This video didn't go viral. They really don't have any other reason to be doing this other than it's a hobby of theirs. They like to look for the elusive Bigfoot, Sasquatch, whatever, right? So when I see this stuff, it's like, ooh, I do see the like toe prints and stuff in that. And what do you guys see as well? I mean, I'm guessing it obviously could be made, right? Like pretty easily, but look how many steps there are. And then you got to add in the smaller one as well. It's like, so somebody went to great lengths, or it's truly an elusive creature and all we get are the footprints. Let me know what you think in the comments. Now look at this one. This one I've seen a couple times, but I haven't played it here yet. This either looks like a jacked ape, but like, I don't know if they walk like that. And look, it's walking in the snow. So it's like, I don't even know where you would film one of these things. I'm being for real, but what do you guys think about this? Because this is just being played over and over again to you, because look how long the arms are, and see the hand, how it's kind of like different. It's almost like curled back. I really want to know what you guys think about this one in the comments. Now, this one is different than the stuff I put on here, but it's very creepy, and I wanted you to see it. Check it.
Oh. I got it. No, I'm going to the stairs.
What? You need to get to the steps. Just start swimming to the steps.
What?
Get to the steps. Start swimming there.
What is it?
Just get to the steps.
Now, I've seen this one a couple times too, and the only thing, in my opinion, that lends it any credibility, we'll zoom in even though we know that won't do anything, is, you know, if they're not supposed to be there, he would turn around if that's a person or a game warden, someone like that, but how he points right here. It's like, oh, dude, what's that? I'm not supposed to see it. What is that? That's the only thing that kind of makes me think, this might be real. Literally just last year in 2024, so we're talking like 8 months ago, this thing hovered over Hong Kong. Check it out. So as you know, there was a major discovery under the pyramids of Giza last week. And if you don't know, then you can go to my other channel, Mr. E-Files. I just did a story on it. But what they found, an underground city or something like that, it could be, I mean, definitely way more than we ever thought. So I thought, why not, you know, do a little pyramid themed. And I had no idea there would be more than one. You know, we've all seen that one in green and black, which I'm about to show. But look at this. What do you guys think this could be? I mean, unless this is CGI, this is ridiculously good. An upside down pyramid, and they're not all like this. I got ones pyramids, double pyramids, But what do you think that is at the bottom too? As you can see, like, it was rotating, right? So, I mean, either somebody really good, really chef's kiss did this, or this is legit. And I mean, I've heard of other sightings in not only Hong Kong, but through all of China. And we don't get to see it that much, but look at it turning. And what are those at the bottom? Those like windows. Does anybody know? I mean, this blows my mind. Let me know what you think. Okay, as crazy as that one is, I got even crazier ones. Ones where literally thousands of people are right there and nobody seems to see it. But this next one was in Croatia. And if you live there, let me know in the comments, because I want to know if you've seen this. Because this was recorded on the 23rd, just 3 or 4 days ago, okay? So please, if you're from that area, let me know if you've heard of this stuff in the comments. There's multiple views of this. Let me know what you think. Take a look at it. Now, I've heard other reports that this isn't just over Croatia, and it's over other parts of Europe as well. If any of you live anywhere around there in the comments, please let me know if that's true. I just find this incredibly interesting, how we have multiple different angles. You saw we had it over a couple like city buildings or apartments, it looked like. And not to mention, when it switched to being over a house like here, I was like, okay, this is crazy. It's been seen in like 6 different spots by now. So that's why it's almost like the Superman symbol, like a blue S. Like, I don't know what else it could possibly be. Unless that's some type of new flashlight that they only have in the UK. Or somebody's pulling a prank on me. On all of us. I don't know. But this is very interesting. And if you're interested in it too, then do some digging and let me know in the comments, because I'm really curious, is this legitimate? Or is this just one big hoax? You know, a couple friends in different cities throughout Croatia are like, hey, let's make it seem like there's something there that's not. I don't know. That's what I need you guys for. But, all right, on to the next one. And yes, like I said earlier, there's huge news of what's going on underneath the pyramids that was just found last week. And I cover this in a story format, so you won't be bored on my channel where I tell stories. It's called Mr. E-Files. I tell you guys every week just to, you know, keep you informed, let you know, but seriously, go check it out.
I'm standing here right next to the Great Pyramid of Giza, just outside Cairo, and there's literally a UFO circling right over the top of the pyramid right now. Look at that. It's moving slowly. It's like it's scanning the structure or something. I've never seen anything like this in my life. It's definitely not a helicopter or a drone. It's completely silent except for that weird humming noise. It's hovering directly above the pyramids right now. Almost like it knows exactly what it's doing. I swear this feels unreal. This is like history, guys. You're seeing exactly what I'm seeing. I have no idea what I'm witnessing. This is incredible.
Okay, this one is amazing as well. I mean, I'm gonna zoom in here, not like it does us that much good, but look, you can tell it's not a bird. It doesn't look like a kite. It doesn't look like a drone. It looks something like I've never seen. And just for it to be over the pyramids, especially with all this pyramid news that's going on, this is weird. Now, this one's all over the internet, and this was released by the Navy, so I really want to hear what all the naysayers say about this one. What could it be? Now this one just fits in with the theme of the video. I really couldn't believe this when I seen this. I mean, I've heard Buzz Aldrin say like stuff like this before, but to see it all succinctly like this, tell me what you think.
They've been trying to tell you all along, but you never listen. Buzz Aldrin, the famous astronaut who was on the moon, was trying to tell us that the moon landing was fake the whole time. Just watch this video.
What was the scariest moment of the journey?
Scariest. It didn't happen. It could have been scary.
Why has nobody been to the moon in such a long time?
Because we didn't go there, and that's the way it happened.
I remember my parents waking me up, and we went down and we watched you guys land on the moon,
No,
which
you
was...
didn't. No, you didn't.
What?
You watched animation. So you associated what you saw with...
I have very hazy memory.
Not a bad line. Not a bad line.
Okay, I had to kill all the rave music in the background, didn't want to get copyrighted on this, but take a look at this real quick and see if you notice anything right off the bat. Okay, guessing game in the comments, how many people do you think were there? And how many did not notice that right there? What is that? That's not a drone. No way. Not from that far back being seen. Look at it. It looks even silver-like. It punches in frame for a second and punches out. It's either a sick joke or this is legit. I mean, and where better than right over the pyramids of Giza? This recently happened as well. That's why all this stuff coinciding, it's crazy, to be honest. I mean, let's take another look. Look at that. It moves a little weird, I will say that. Right? It almost moves drone-ish, but I don't know. When I saw that the second time, it moves kind of drone-ish, but y'all saw how flat that was, right? Almost like a very thin, circle or something. I don't know. I'm having trouble with this. What do you guys think? Okay, this was taken in 2011 from China near the Hebei Luanan power plant. I hope I said that right, but it plays for about a minute. I'm not going to talk till the end. Check it out. Okay, when it comes to UFOs and stuff like that, I've seen some pretty crazy things. I've even seen stuff in person. If you ever want to know about that, I'll go into it. But this is on a different level. Look, you can see the top of the power plant, and you see this double pyramid-like structure, almost like one of those crazy kind of dice, that have like, I think 9 or whatever sides. I'm not sure. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 8 sides, okay? And what's that thing flying around it? For one, this is just so crazy. Like, how is this not on every major news outlet in the world? This would have been 14 years ago. How are we still not talking about this? I mean, look at that. I mean, do you know how hard that would be for anybody to replicate? Like, to do as a prank, I'm saying. To get something that looks like an alien craft that is a pyramid, double pyramid, you could say, and then to have an orb-like object going around it. You know what I think? I honestly think that this pyramid's like the mothership, right? It's where actual human beings or aliens are inside of. And then what they sent out, which this didn't capture, was probably that little round thing, which is probably a drone. And it's probably scanning down there, seeing how much plutonium or whatever they have, and if they're about to do a test, or is it deadly, is it a threat, is this a threat to mankind? I honestly think that that's what's going on. Now, I would love to know if you also think that's what's going on, because I know these have been at power plants in America, Europe, all over the place. There's plenty of pictures of them, and we'll go over that a different episode. I guess I could do a whole one on power plants. Good idea, actually. But that's what I think this is. What do you guys think it is? And this next one is absolutely crazy, so just prepare. Alright guys, not to mention the ending of this, which is coming in a little bit, will be unlike anything we've ever done here on Monstertrailcams, and I hope you actually enjoy it. But for the next video, imagine seeing a pyramid right now, outside, and you see it and it lands. It lands as a pyramid, and you go call people and you're like, yo, that pyramid was just flying, it landed there. They'd laugh at you. They'd be like, nah man, it's been there 1,000 years. That makes me think that if I saw that the real pyramids at Giza could fly. So I got this little, I found like this incredible short that actually shows how that could happen. And then I'm going to show you a real life clip of it happening.
At first, people thought it was an Egyptian pyramid until it rose from the ground spewing flames, revealing that it was an alien high-tech spacecraft. The energy comes from the central fusion engine, which provides a continuous supply of power. The pyramid is divided into several parts. The lower level is the hibernation capsule, where the aliens hibernate in the form of mummies to prolong their lives. The upper level is the control room, and the other side is the daily living area. When started, the fusion engine releases huge energy, driving the pyramid to fly and supporting long-distance space jumps. Under normal circumstances, they will not actively attack the natives, but if they are attacked by missiles, the outer energy shield will automatically intercept. Use more advanced energy weapons to deter. If the harassment escalates, they will gather their forces and use planet-destroying weapons to cleanse the planet and destroy civilization.
I know, I get it. People think it's far-fetched for a pyramid to fly and then land. And guess what? I thought that too. Until I saw the clip that you are about to see. And you're about to see that clip right now. Take a look. Please like this video. I mean, come on, I found this stuff. What do you think of this? Do you really think this is fake? I would love to hear what everybody has to say, because unless this is like a B-rate movie that I've never seen, how is this possible? It's spinning in the air. It looks like just a family out a window is taking this on their 2009 iPhone. I mean, what's going on here, guys? Come on, let's be frank. Let's just talk like friends. Like, we see a pyramid in the sky, right? And then we see it right now. It's landing. It's landing. So then if somebody the next day walks by, they'll be like, oh my God, pyramids here. I didn't know that. What? How many of these have we walked by in life? Maybe it wasn't a pyramid. Maybe it was another type of structure, and it really wasn't what it seemed to be. I don't know. This is crazy in my opinion. This is unbelievable. And, you know, there's always the chance it's CGI or something like that, which would suck. That would really suck. And I'm sure in the comments I'm going to hear some things that I probably don't want to hear. But don't steal my thunder right now. This is just too good. Look at that. That's amazing. I don't know. I think it's amazing. You guys let me know what you think in the comments. Okay, now, like I said, this is going to be a different ending than I've ever done. Okay, no email today, but this is going to be from Alex Collier. This dude, I don't know if he's a professor or what. He looks like a professor, but he's basically talking about how Mars and Earth are similar and how get this, how there's pyramids and there were wars on Mars. Like, I heard this and my mind was just blown. I couldn't describe it right, so I just said, you know what, I'm gonna tweak the voice and I'm gonna put it up here, and hopefully, you know, it doesn't get copyrighted. If it does, remember, Alex Collier, Collier. You can look it up yourselves, but here you go, guys. Check it out.
Mars and Earth were almost identical 70 million years ago. But Mars went through a huge catastrophe 69 million years ago, and even went through another war 1 million years ago. The ruins on Mars and all that, some of them are 65, 70, 80, 100 million years old. The space and all that is at least 1 million years old. Now, according to the Andromedans, the face belongs to a group of Orions. That complex was built by Orions. The pyramids were built by Orions. Now, I understand that there's all kinds of coding and geometrics that go with the pyramids, but according to the Andromedans, and this is something they've done in the past, and many other races do, when they find a planet that they want to inhabit it or colonize, and its wobble is so irregular that they can't build anything on it because they don't know 1,000 years to the next whether or not it's going to be destroyed. What they will do to balance the rotation, the orbit of the planet, is put weights on it, like we do with our car tire. These weights are the pyramids. They put them at strategic locations to balance the rotation. This is why the Great Pyramid of Giza is located exactly dead center of all the mass, Earth mass on the planet. It's a weight. That's what it was originally designed to be, was a weight to balance our rotation. So they would have some semblance of order here, that they wouldn't have to worry about it flipping around and orbiting and pole shifting whenever it wanted to, or wobbling so much like this, you know, that the oceans would just change. Any other questions? Yes, sir.
Is it true that pyramids on Earth are located in the same part of the...
If you guys think this is incredible so far, make sure, remember to leave a comment and let me know.
This here is the pyramids on Mars?
Yes. Yes, it is. But there are more pyramids on the Earth than there are on Mars. There are a lot in the ocean. You know, Central America.
Right.
We have a lot. Of course, it's, you know, almost 1.5 times the landmass as well. Plus, we have water, which in itself is an incredible amount of weight. I think we have 1.2 trillion square miles of water on the planet, which is phenomenal. You know, absolutely phenomenal. It's 2/3 of the Earth, and less than 1% is drinkable. Another question. Somebody asked this.
Can you give us some of your background and how you came into all this information, et cetera, et cetera?
Yes. I guess it's not that bad. My contact started when I was 8 years old. I was on a family picnic in Woodstock, Michigan, which is in the upper northern peninsula. I did not remember the contact until I was at the age of 14. I knew, and my parents knew, that something had happened, and the other folks. We went out to play hide-and-go-seek, and the grass was very tall. It was in August. It was like the second or third week of August, just before we all went back to school. And I went to lay down in the tall grass and just to hide. Okay, because we had one of our little cousins, she was a female, you know, we made her in, so she had to go around and find us. And I remember picking up the chestnuts and throwing them because they were chestnuts. And I made a place for me to lay down. Well, I fell asleep. When I woke up, it was night. It was close to 9 o'clock. Now in August, you know, the sun sets late. So I got up and I walked back approximately 250, maybe 300 yards from the picnic area. There was a police car there, there was a dog in the back, or state police, I think it was a state trooper, because the guy had a big round hat, the funny thing on the top. When I got back, at first they were all glad to see me, and then my mother walloped me. She gave me a spanking. where have you been? I said, well, I was over there. No, you weren't. We were all looking for you. So I took them back with flashlights to where I was, and sure enough, there was my imprint in the grass, and they swore up and down that they had been all through there, and I wasn't there. It wasn't until age 14 that I realized what had happened. And I was asleep. We were living in Elk Grove Village, Illinois. And I was asleep, and I woke up, and I'm lying on a table, flat on my back, and I'm looking up at this light. And there's a very tall, big guy standing next to me, and a short, tiny one. The tiny one had white skin, bald head, looked sort of oriental, but he wasn't, just very old. And the other guy, the big tall one, was light blue skinned, no hair, but built like a Greek god, like this. I had instantaneous recognition of those two guys, two men. The tall one is Morine. He's 2,300 years old in our time. He's from Andromeda. The short one was Theseus. Now, they don't use names like we use names, but those are names that they gave me so that I could call them to accommodate me. That's how I relate to them. They use symbols. Theseus is 4,300 years old. Actually, he's older, but that's his approximate age. They're incredible. They're absolutely incredible. They're human beings just like us. They evolved. They were part of the Lyran lineage of the human race. And Lyra itself was destroyed in a war. And everybody just scattered and migrated out to survive. And according to them, and this is probably you could tell me one answer before I forget, they say the Andromedans, based on stories that the ancient Draconians have recorded, that the human race was created by another race called the Batal.